Member for Gilcourton North.
Mr. Speaker, a staggering 71% of students witness or experience unwanted sexualized behaviors in post-secondary settings. This is an outrageous and unacceptable reality. The Alliance of BC Students is sounding the alarm, calling for immediate action from this government. The 2016 Sexual Violence and Misconduct Policy Act was a first step, but both students and the BC United agree that much more needs to be done. Universities must adopt stringent, uniform standards for programs, policies, and annual funding for sexual violence prevention programs. And further, it is critical that these services are provided on campuses. Will the Premier heed the urgent call from the Alliance of BC Students who are in the gallery today and commit to these important actions, yes or no?
Minister of Post-Secondary Education.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member across the way for the question and the students who are in the gallery who put this question to me yesterday in our conversation. Sexualized violence on campus, in fact, anywhere, is not acceptable, Mr. Speaker. And I do appreciate that the members opposite, when they were on this side of the House, they did have sexual violence policies required in all post-secondary institutions. But, Mr. Speaker, it came with zero money. The previous government did not attach any dollars to that. And when we formed government, we heard that, and we listened to the students who were advocating to us back in 2017, and we provided over $750,000 to colleges and universities to prevent and respond to sexual violence. So we've been supporting, we've been hearing their voices, and we've been providing the resources that they need. We also provided $500,000 to public post-secondary institutions to establish and improve anonymous reporting systems. In fact, Mr. Speaker, we introduced a new requirement that all private training institutions also have to have sexual violence policies and report them annually, because that wasn't included by the former BC Liberal government, Mr. Speaker. There are a number of actions that are currently underway. That's around plain language support so that policies are clear, providing training resources for all institutions, targeting supports in various institutions, Mr. Speaker, and outreach. And I look forward to continuing to work with the students to make sure that we're getting it right.
Member for Cariboo North, supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, after 7 years and 2 elections, I can only imagine how hard it is for the students here in this gallery and students across this province who come here year after year to be told the exact same answer: we're working on it. They're asking for clear action, and they're asking for services to be on campus. We've seen a staggering increase on campuses. Every student in the province of British Columbia should feel safe on campuses, and they're tired of coming repeatedly year after year and hearing this government say, we're working on it, a plan is coming. To the Premier, will the Premier give a straight answer to the students who are in the gallery, and will he commit to accepting the recommendations that the students have made, yes or no?
Minister of Post-Secondary Education.
Mr. Speaker, we're doing more than acting on it, we're funding it. We're funding the work, something that they didn't do. $0. Mr. Speaker, in fact, Mr. Speaker, the other thing that the other folks did across the way is they actually took funding away from sexual assault centers. Who does that? We're restoring funding, Mr. Speaker, and there's a lot more to do, and I look forward to working with those students to deliver for them, because this government delivers for people.